Hey everyone, Nick from GivePanel here, and I've got Lars. Lars, can you just introduce yourself?
Yeah, sure. My name is Lars, and I'm from the Danish Cancer Society, biggest cancer society or biggest NGO nonprofit in Denmark, where I do a lot of social media and campaign work.
Awesome. So tell us a little bit more about your organization. You said you're the largest in Denmark, and is it like cancer research that you do? What does the organization do?
Well, we actually have like three primary areas that we work on. We have 300 something scientists working on cancer research, and then we fund a lot of research outside the organization as well. We do a lot of patient support and relative support with physical locations and a phone hotline you can call, and some digital possibilities as well. And then we do a lot of prevention work as well, do larger campaigns to get people to stop smoking and not drink too much and watch out in the sun. So yeah.
Awesome. Yeah. Awesome organization. So, well, thanks for coming and doing this. You've recently been kind of trying out GivePanel, but tell us a little bit more about what's going on at the organization around like digital fundraising and Facebook fundraising. Like, what's the situation before you kind of started using GivePanel?
Well, we accessed the fundraisers on Facebook in 2017, I think, at first. But here in Denmark, there were a new law, so it was closed down for a period of time, and then we got back on. So we were actually kind of using Facebook fundraisers as an add-on, and it was nice to get some money thrown in the window, and just get some extra money. But we weren't really using it that well, and not really in relation to the larger campaigns that we did. So when we reached out for GivePanel and we asked you, then we had a certain use case for GivePanel using on one of our campaigns. So we actually needed it to make it easier for our customers or for our target groups to create fundraisers on Facebook a lot easier than they were able to today.
Right, because I think before you were doing campaigns and you were sending people, were you sending people like to Facebook to create a fundraiser using Facebook's kind of default link, or were you sending them to other platforms?
Well, we do have a lot of other platforms as well, but we were sending them to Facebook to try to create a fundraiser through the native way of doing it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the problem you were trying to solve is kind of getting them to create a Facebook fundraiser, but doing so in like with the custom image, the custom title, the custom end date, maybe different target, those kind of things.
Yeah.
And that our new one-click tool was kind of solved that problem, I guess.
It does, and it makes it a lot easier for us to actually do a lot of different campaigns at the same time, because we're able to define the title and the cover image and so on. But also actually eases up a lot of the problems that the users are facing when they're trying to create a fundraiser coming from other channels than Facebook. So depending on device, browser, kind of time of the day almost, then they could face a lot of problems in creating a fundraiser and actually get stuck, or maybe even weren't allowed to create a fundraiser.
Yeah, I know exactly. So the problem was, and it's one of the reasons why we created the tool, is that, yeah, they were getting, it might be from an email, they were clicking on the link to set up a fundraiser on Facebook or from some other device, and it wouldn't work, or it wouldn't send them to the right place, right? So we've tested that from GivePanel, so it worked from all the different channels that you were sending it from.
Yeah, makes it a lot easier.
Cool. And so how did the campaign go in the end? How did it work when you started using GivePanel?
Well, really well. We couldn't really track the campaign early on when we didn't have GivePanel, because we couldn't track it. But now we can use the Facebook pixel and track it by GivePanel, and we could see a lot more fundraisers being created, and a lot more money being raised. And we could also, because we could define the description on the fundraiser, we could actually include a call to action to create a fundraiser when you read your friend's fundraiser, and lifted the number of fundraisers by 10% just by adding that little sentence and link in the end of the fundraiser.
I love that. And I think you did a LinkedIn post about that was really popular.
Yeah,
lots of our clients, like lots of our other customers saw that. So it was really generous of you to share that. So
happy to.
you edited the description in GivePanel for the fundraisers when they created the fundraisers. So there was this like almost like another viral effect of 10% of extra fundraisers that you wouldn't have got if you couldn't edit that.
Yeah.
Which was a real innovation that we never thought of. So it's we love it when our customers innovate and kind of get that 10% is no extra, it doesn't cost you anything.
Nothing. Only 2 minutes of time.
So before you weren't able, using the Facebook link, you're not able to track anything like that. Now you can first of all track it, but you did see overall more income as well. You said, right, as well.
Yeah, we did. We were able to actually work with the target for creating a fundraiser. So our cost per acquisition set a target for that in the Facebook ads, and working with different target groups, seeing which are performing best, and creating different kind of content to lift the performance overall and see how the tracking went.
So it kind of almost turns Facebook's fundraising tools into like a traditional platform that you can track. You can measure like what different channel is causing the highest cost per acquisition.
Exactly.
And optimize from there. And is there any like, was there a year-on-year improvement in percentage terms or something that you can share?
It's difficult for me to say because it was closed down for a while, and then we hadn't really used it on campaigns in that sense. So what I could say is that we managed to fundraise a lot of money and get people to create a digital fundraiser, a Facebook fundraiser that we couldn't get to fundraise before.
And now next year, if you use GivePanel again, I guess you can benchmark and you can try and improve next year, spend more.
Exactly, and broaden it out to other campaigns in the organization. So yeah.
Awesome. And so so what's like just for other charities to help them, like what's one of the #1 things that you like about using GivePanel?
It's got to be the one-click feature.
That feature.
That's the one for me. Yeah,
that's the one that really hit. Yeah, it really helps you guys.
Yeah, it is. I guess if you don't have if you can't visualize your data from Facebook, then GivePanel is nice for that too. But we're able to do it by ourselves before, so that wasn't really the thing for us. But the one-click thing, that's just what's make it or break it for us, because it's so useful.
It's very early days as well. So we've got like version 2 coming out, which has got more, you're helping us kind of like improve it, the user experience. So it's the very, very beginning of that feature. And I think I'm right in saying I don't know any other platform where someone can create a fundraiser in one click. I think one of the things that we run into with your campaign was it's almost too quick for people to set up a fundraiser. Like that's amazing. Like that's a good problem to have, but like they click the button, they started a fundraiser before they even kind of knew it, right? So that was an interesting thing. So if knowing what we offer at GivePanel with all the dashboard data stuff as well that you're able to do yourselves, and the one click and everything, if you were recommending like GivePanel to a maybe to another Danish charity or another European charity or any charity, like how would you what would you say? What is there any like advice that would help them make a decision whether to use GivePanel or not?
Well, it's got to be a repetition of the one-click feature, because for me, that's the thing. I can go into my boss and say, I got this function, I can track it, I can show you how much we're paying for a fundraiser to be created. And I can actually tell him, if we use this and use it on a campaign, we can raise our fundraise funds by some, I don't know, percentage. So yeah, the one-click feature for me is really the one.
Great. Awesome. Well, look, Lars, thank you so much for your time and hopping on the video with us today.
No problem. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.